Alright, so this video is about how I got shredded, and no, I'm not a fluent. I can't even speak. And no, I'm not a fitness influencer. Sorry, but basically, I've been pretty much ripped my whole life. It's kind of crazy. I've always been working out. I just love working out, staying in shape, looking like a Greek god. You know what I'm saying? I really want that like build where I look like Hercules, like straight up ripped. All right, I want to be able to like look like someone could sculpt me, just like a nice, beautiful sculpture. Beautiful, right? So, uh, how I did it, few simple things, right? Is being really just mindful about the things I eat. Is number one, right? Just the nutrition. I don't eat a lot of like sweets on a regular basis. I do indulge, like I'm not gonna lie, I do eat my sweets, but I don't go like crazy. I eat everything in moderation. Like I'll have sweets, but like I'll have a few, not too many, right? Because I know how important my teeth are. Because I've had bad teeth before, so I know how important to maintain your teeth. So I make sure I don't eat too much. I do indulge though. I do indulge here and there, but it's never like over over the top. Right? Always in moderation. Okay, that's number one. Nutrition. Number two is the way I train. Okay, so at any point when I train, right, I train with really really high intensity. Okay, so that's the number one thing. I never just go to the gym just to go to the gym. There's never like a day I go in just to like mess around. I'm always in there to really tear the shit out of my muscles, like really fuck my muscles up. Right, really get in there and really pound them until they're crying, basically. Tear them bitches up. Okay, and that's kind of like the mindset that I adopted really early on in childhood, right? Like even from the early days, I'm doing push-ups. I'm doing push-ups to the point where I can't do another single push-up. Pushing with all my power, my arms are shaking. Like I'm literally like this, and I keep going. I do a few more even after that. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I literally cannot do a single more, right? That's where it all started. You really want to get to that point where you're pushing your own limits, right? It's not the limits the other people that set for you, it's the limits that you set for yourself. That's what's really important, right? Pushing the limits you set for yourself. Okay, I did 20 push-ups today. Tomorrow I'm aiming for 25. Today I hit 25. Tomorrow I'm aiming for 30. Okay, just keep going harder, keep going harder. Okay, I can only do 50, but tomorrow I'm gonna do 50 two times, so I get 100. Or you could do 40 two times. Right now I have 80 total. Boom, changes the whole thing. You change the game, right? So it's just those kind of next level steps. And then once you get those habits of pushing yourself on a daily basis, right? Because it's very easy to keep track, right? Just 4 sets of 20. Right now you do 80 push-ups, right? If your goal is to do 100 push-ups by the end of the week, you you can get it done very easily, right? If it's not by the end of the week, you can definitely get it done by the end of the day. Honestly, 100 push-ups is very easy to do. 10 sets of 10, done. 5 sets of 20 push-ups, done. Not easy. Okay, so push-ups, easy. Sit-ups, are very easy. Also, so the mindset that you have to adopt, right, is more so like correlated with like how intense you can push yourself. Okay, so even for example, like the push-ups and sit-ups, right? Sit-ups, I remember even when I'm doing sit-ups, I always think to myself like I'm gonna hit this benchmark, right? If I hit this benchmark, I should be good. So I'll set like a pretty high number, like maybe 50, right? So I'll be like, all right, let me do 50. Make sure I hit 50, right? Keep doing it, and every time I do it, I have to make sure I'm doing a clean repetition, right? Because it's not enough just to like keep doing the repetitions. It's all about actually working that muscle, right? Really attacking the muscle. So don't just like cheat and pull yourself up with your arms, right? Really engage the muscle as you're like going down and up. Like for example with the sit-ups, right? You go down and up. When you hit that 40 mark, you're gonna feel so much pain. You're like, oh, I don't want to do anymore. You're gonna want to try to cheat. At that point, that's when you don't want to cheat. That's when you want to go as strict as possible really targeting the muscle, right? Because it's already feeling the pain. That's when it's already burning the most. Make it burn even harder. Make it burn even more, right? Get the most out of that. Really stretch, right? Really pulling the limit of your muscle, right? And then that's how you grow. And then honestly, at that point, you're gonna be so much pain the next day, but the results are gonna be immaculate. You're gonna be like, wow, I cannot believe I'm getting this exponential results. Like the results are gonna be much higher than you even expected. Honestly, much higher. But it's all about the intensity. You have to go intense. You have to go beyond your current capacity, right? You have to go to the point where you're literally thinking you're gonna die. Okay, like you're shaking. You cannot even do another one for it. And honestly, don't lie. Okay, do not lie. If you lie, the only person you're hurting is not it's not me. Okay, you're hurting yourself. The only person you're hurting is yourself. Okay, do not lie about the intensity. Okay, if you want to get shredded, like how I got shredded. Okay, and remember, I'm not a fitness influencer. I'm just telling you from my experience. Okay, how I got shredded is just going intense. Okay, like it doesn't matter what workout you do. It really does not. Okay, you could do any kind of workout, but you just gotta go intense with each workout. You could be doing dips. Go intense with the dips, right? Really get 90 degrees, elbows tucked in, not flaring out. Really get 90 degrees, get deep, right? And focus on really contracting the tricep muscle as you're coming up, pushing through, extending out, right? My elbows up, messed up. I hurt my elbow last night. Got a little freaky. But yeah, basically intensity, okay? And now every time, right, you have to make sure you keep track of your workouts to some degree, right? You can't when you get shredded, right? It's not by accident. You can't just be doing 20 this day, just like another 15 this day. Like that's not like whatever. Right? You want to be pushing your numbers each time, right? So let's say it's sit-ups. If the first day you're doing 10 sit-ups, the next day you better be doing at least 12, at least 15, right? You're trying to get to a next level of like the repetitions. Right? Once you get repetitions, get sets and reps. And once you get set and reps, push more reps, right? You want to get those body weight exercises to the maximum capacity, basically. So for sit-ups, if you can do in one set, in one sitting, you can do 100. Try to get to that 100. You know what I'm saying? You'll get much more out of that than doing like 5 sets of 20, right? Because when you're doing 20 and you're taking a long break, you're not getting that same burn, same intensity as if you just do one of 100. You're gonna be burning like crazy. You're gonna be getting so much more pain if you just sat through that 100. I'm telling you right now, right? And you gotta remember clean repetition, mind muscle connection, and really push that muscle. Okay, don't just do it because you're running the repetition. Like yeah, you could do that, but what is that really gonna do for you, right? It only really helps you maintain your muscle. You want to get bigger muscles, right? So the only way to get bigger muscles is to push them into a state where they never been, right? Getting them to experience more load, more intensity, more wear. If I put more, strain on it for it to grow. If you let it have an easy life, it's not gonna grow. You gotta put it into intense, life changing activities, right? Really get in there, really break it down, then it'll grow. Okay. I went pretty hard, so I'm a little out of breath. Okay. But another way to get shredded, right, is just having a routine, right? Basically, having a consistent routine of working out, right? And I always like to combine routines. So basically, let's say you have a routine of coming home and just watching Netflix, right? But you also eat or whatever, right? So before you eat, you could do a routine before you eat or after you eat or like a certain time after you eat, right? So there's a few routes you can go. Because you can't really go there's a few times where you can't do it, so you have to keep that in mind. So the time directly after you eat, you should not work out because you have to digest, right? So you have to either work out right before you eat or 2 hours after you eat. So you have to plan that out. Usually, I don't recommend working out 2 hours after you because you know, it's just gonna be mad late. You're gonna be mad tired already, and after you eat, you're already mad slumped because your body just spent all the energy digesting that food, so you're probably not gonna want to work out. So I always recommend working out before you eat. Okay, so let's say you work out before you eat. You come home, right? You throw on your favorite show. Okay, you have a little protein shake or a little snack to get you into the gym so you're not starving. Okay, now you're in the gym, you work out. Okay, and when you working out, watch your favorite shows, right? When I say put on your shows, that's for people if you're working out at home. But if you're working out the gym, right? Take your phone, get Netflix downloaded, watch Netflix on your phone, right? Get some reps of your workout while you're in the gym and watching your show, right? Really enjoy that experience, and then really as you're doing the workouts, push yourself, right? Just focus on pushing yourself, and then enjoy the process, right? When you're pushing yourself, you're gonna be more tired. Rest longer, right? Really enjoy that burn, right? You really earned it. Like take a 2 3 minute rest, whatever. Enjoy your show. That's kind of like my approach. Really more relaxed, right? If you want to be stricter and go for less rest, by all means, go do that. You'll probably get more results, right? 1 minute to 2 minutes is usually the recommended. Well, they say 30 seconds to 90 seconds, so that's actually the most accurate answer, right? So if you want the most results, rest only 30 seconds to 90 for hypertrophy muscle gain. Okay, so yeah, really, really easy to get shredded if you just do it, right? If you just really put your mind to it and just do it, you can't just hope or wish upon a star. It doesn't happen. You know, it's really one of those things you have to put your work and effort into, and you'll get the results. Trust me. You have to trust the process of really putting in the work, right? Pushing beyond your limit. Intensity. Remember, intensity. All right. I'm not gonna make this video too long. Very simple concept. Get to work. All right. Get shredded by summer. I'll see you soon. Um, if you want to see some workouts, comment down below. Let me know, and maybe I'll make some ab workouts for you guys. All right. See you in the next video. Peace.